Hi, I'm Josh Schall, the Director of Teacher Leadership Development here in Phoenix. We created this video to help you begin to create your academic goals for you and your students this year. Hopefully this video will give you some idea of the questions that you need to be asking yourself, your school, your district, as well as collaborating with your colleagues and MTLDs to make sure that you have a goal that is meaningful for you and your students.
Hi, I'm Ari Diaz, Managing Director on the Teacher Leadership Development team. So as you all are starting to think about and create your goals, we thought it would be helpful for you to utilize Benny, the big goal guru, who's also my son. I've taught Benny to analyze big goals, and he is here today to help you all think through your goals and make them even better.
So I'm just here in my bedroom with the beeps, thinking about what my goal could be for my students this year. I'm a 4th grade teacher in Glendale, so I was thinking I would use my Glendale benchmark assessment and set it about 45% because I know that last year the district average was 40%. Benny, what do you think about that goal? You're right, Benny. I forgot that with the Glendale benchmark assessment, I actually can't see that at any point during the year, so it's probably not the best assessment for my kids. And the bar that I was setting was only 5% above where students were last year, so I know that's really not undeniable student achievement with my kids, so not the greatest goal. Thanks, Benny.
About setting my goal of a class average of 80% on Ames. Benny, what do you think about that goal? So Benny, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying a few things. One, I don't get Ames back in time before my students leave for the summer, so I can't celebrate with them, so that might not be so good. Also, I don't know how my kids did in previous years, so setting a bar of 80% might not be very meaningful. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to go to the ADE website and look at released Ames questions to get a feel for what it looks like. I'm going to also check out the SAT toolkit and see if there is already an assessment created for my grade level that might even be more rigorous than Ames. That way I can give it to them before they leave for summer and celebrate all their hard work. How does that sound?
So, I'm a kindergarten teacher, and my school uses Dibble's assessment to help me measure my students' fluency tests, and that's a really big deal to them. And so I'm thinking about using that for my big goal, maybe saying that like my students would get 25 words per minute on their fluency. Does that sound right to you, Benny? Oh, sorry for upsetting you, Benny. I think I see what you're saying now. Since the Dibbles only measures my students' fluency, it's really not rigorous enough to set for my big goal. So I think instead, I'm going to keep Dibbles, but instead for my big goal, I'm going to make it having 1.6 years growth on the DRA. That way, I'm assessing all my reading standards for my kids and making sure that they're taking a rigorous exam. Good call. So thanks for taking the time to listen to Benny and think a little bit more about your big goals. Like as we talked about at orientation, this first year is about really great technical teaching and to make sure that we live in material hope. So getting the big goal is really, really important for the work that you're going to do this year. So just to recap a little bit, a big goal needs to first and foremost be rigorous. Secondly, show undeniable student achievement for your kids. And finally, be something meaningful that you and your kids are going to want to work toward every single day.
And as you're thinking about and going about creating your big goal, we want you to remember that your MTLD is a really great resource for you all because they know your content well and work with lots of different core members, so can really push you in thinking about what is going to be the most rigorous and meaningful for your students this year. So with that, we will come back to talking about big goals the week of August 17th in your quarter 1 session. So we ask that you please come prepared with your best shot and your best ideas for your big goal for your year, and so you can use each other and use your MTLD in that session to refine that goal. So thanks, and we'll see you soon. Bye!